What's up, guys? My name is Eros, and welcome back to another episode on Infinity Skyblock. Now, I know what you're thinking. Hold on, it's not Saturday. What's going on here? Well, guess what? You guys have made me enjoy doing this so much that I just had to do another video this week. I'm enjoying this so much, and being able to do this with you guys, that I wanted to do more. I'm so excited about it. So, if you remember last time, we went out and we got ourselves a fancy little, kind of mostly almost automatic sugarcane farm. We went up there on that little island, and using bone meal, we were able to produce a bunch of sugarcane to be turned into paper so that we could make this, our full enchanting setup. And with that amazing setup, we were able to get our glorious, fantastic, amazing diamond pickaxe. So, yeah, it was pretty eventful. But I wanted to come back and do more with you guys, because I think what I want to do today is I want to go out to one of these incredible little islands that popped up that have a double spawner on it and make ourselves a mob farm out of one of those. Our little drop style mob farm works great, but it just can't compare to the capabilities of a double spawner mob farm, which means we're going to be able to get a ton of experience, a ton of drops, depending on what type of mob it is, and all that good stuff. So, really just can't turn that down. So, I'm trying to decide between the slime spawners or the spider spawners that are out there. Now, I really wish we had a double skeleton spawner out there that we could use, but none of those have popped up yet. So I think what I'm going to do first is I'm going to go out there. I'm going to see if I can get an island to pop up that's got a double spawner. I might go this direction because there's not a lot out there yet. And if so, that's what we're going to use to make our farm. If not, then hopefully by then I've decided whether I would rather have a spider farm or a slime farm. Honestly, they both have their plus and minus. So yeah, I'm going to start branching out, and I will be back with you guys here in a little bit. So, after venturing out, didn't find anything. A couple more islands spawned in. One of them did have a double spider, or a double spawner, but it was a cave spider. And I don't know about you, but I'm not messing with cave spiders. Not for a while. However, you may hear by the cute little squeaks you hear going on in the background, we did find something pretty interesting while we were out there. We found a new little wiggle butt friend. So we now have an Arctic fox along with a regular fox. And they had a baby. It's so cute and white and fluffy. And I'm going to have a bunch of foxes all over the place here, because they're so cute and derpy looking. I love their eyes. And the babies are going to love me and trust me, and they will be mine. But yes, so unfortunately, no luck going out there. So I think I have settled on the spider spawner. I think that's going to be the best choice for us, and I really think that's going to be the probably the best when it comes to things like experience. There's not a lot we can use the drops for, except for the spider eyes for things like potion brewing and everything. But at least having the experience would be really beneficial right now. And then whenever we end up finding a double skeleton spawner, because I'm sure we'll find one, once we have that, then we can go ahead and do a skeleton farm. I know it's not really great right now because we need the bones, but meh, you do what you gotta do. So we're going to get over there, I'm going to collect some resources, and we're going to get started on this farm. We have made it out to the spawner. Now, as you can hear, they are already going crazy. And you know what? I didn't realize this last time I was over here, but this is a regular spider spawner and a cave spider spawner.
But I'm not messing with cave spiders.
So, yeah, I'm going to have to deal with both of them over here. Now, that is going to change the design a little bit, because cave spiders can fit through a one wide gap. So, Yeah, gonna have to change up the design a little bit. Should still work, the basic idea that I have. Basically what I'm gonna do is I'm going to hollow a lot of this out. I don't know why they're spawning, I have everything lit up. But I'm gonna hollow a lot of this out and basically just make a big drop chute for them. And then at the bottom is going to be some water columns, or some water streams that will just kind of corral them into a killing area. That's my plan. Should work out pretty well. It's just going to be a really basic design, but it'll have a nice safe area where we can sit and safely collect all of our goodies without having to worry too much about things like phantoms or anything like that coming to wreck our faces in. And hopefully it will keep us safe from these little monsters as well. So I am going to work on hollowing this out and building up some walls and getting kind of the basics in place, and I will see you guys in a minute. Alrighty, so as you can see, I've pretty much got the space all hollowed out now. You can see I've got it going all the way straight down. Now this is not quite the ideal space for spawners, but from what I've seen in Bedrock, even though spawners can spawn further out, if I bring the walls up and make them, I'm thinking, too wide in most areas, it should prevent the spiders from spawning anywhere but inside the drop chute, which should accomplish exactly what I'm trying to accomplish. So that is going to be my goal for these. So the idea is that these spiders are going to spawn in, they're just going to fall straight down, and I'm going to have water streams set up down there in a specific way that's going to push them into a chute, that's going to push them into a little collection area where there's going to be a little gap about like this that I can stand at and smack them through it to kill them without the risk of having to deal with poison or anything like that. That's my goal, at least. I don't think that's going to change any as I continue to work on this, but hey, stranger has happened. So I'm going to go ahead and keep building up this space, try and make use of the daylight while I can, because at night, even with these lit up, they're still spawning. So at least during the day, it seems they've decided to give me a break at least. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and keep working on that and see how this turns out. So far, I'm liking it. So, well, that didn't work out as quite as I was planning. So, yeah, you can see here that I fell out of the world, and I don't want to talk about it. So, all the nice stuff that I had is gone forever now. So, you know, on the upside, at least I was able to fast travel back to the base here to collect up more cobblestone. So, yeah. So far, the drop chute is definitely working. It needs some work. Yeah. Welcome back, guys. So I am on my way back over to the spider spawner. And you can see from here kind of what I've got going on. Doesn't look too fancy, but it's definitely getting the job done. So this is just a big drop chute, goes straight down, and then what I've got going on is I'm going to put a roof on this, and if everything goes according to plan, that's going to make it so that the spiders will spawn day or night, and they should fall down into the little water chute down below, which should make it nice and easy to collect all of the goodies, and so on and so on and so on. So let me go ahead and get up here, and we will get that part done while it's still daylight, so that way they're only going to spawn if we are wanting them to, and we should be up high enough from here. And I'm also going to put slabs on the top, so that way I don't have to worry about lighting it up. I guess I do have a couple of torches I could use to light it up, but I really don't want other mobs spawning up here and potentially falling down to where we're going to be resting and protecting ourselves from the spiders, because that's just going to make us fall into the void more and lose all of our levels, like you can see we just got done doing a little bit ago, and I don't like going into the void. That is the no-no place. That is the place that we avoid. Okay. Oh, I can already hear them spawning. I don't think they're spawning outside of this. I hope they're not spawning outside of this. Now, theoretically, if they do spawn outside of it, they should just fall down into the void as long as I do this right. So I'm not too worried about that. I can definitely hear them spawning inside, though. You'll hear them every so often. You'll hear their little hiss sound that they make, which just creeps me out. I hate that sound. Ooh. Especially when it's a bunch of them together. It just sounds horrible. But they will provide us with plenty of experience and plenty of drops that we can definitely make use of. Okay. So, sounds like it is going according to plan. I don't see them spawning on the outside. Let's go down here to our little drop chute collection area. And it looks like it is working. Now I want to drop this down slightly so that way I don't have to struggle to reach them. There we go. Oh yeah, this is working great. And then this should funnel them all into this little water stream here. Oh. Oh, they can fit through that. Okay. I didn't realize they could fit through that. Okay. I thought that they could only fit through a one high, not slab. Alright, so I think I know a workaround. It'll still get the job done. Okay, in the meantime, though, I'm going to have to close that up. Whew, okay. Well, thankfully, I do know something that will work. I will use a, I was going to say a fence, but instead I'm going to use a cobblestone wall, which has a hitbox of 1.5 high, but I can still hit them through it. So this should hopefully fix this problem if I do this right. Let's see. I just have to make sure I don't stand too close to it here. And I also have to make sure I have these slabs ready. Okay, there we go. And then one more. Alright, there we go. And now as long as I stand far enough back, they shouldn't be able to hit me. Oh, and a skeleton got in there somehow. I'm not entirely sure how, but that works. And now we can just stand here and collect the goodies. I feel like I need to extend this out a little bit more though, because they're having a hard time siphoning in. Maybe if I did that. There we go. Oh wow, this is really going. Look at them all in there, holy cow. Yep, and then we're getting all of their drops, all of the experience. It's working like a dream, and we are still close enough to the spawners up top that this is going to continue working. So, a pretty simple design, Not a whole lot to it. Plenty of improvements we could make, like an automatic item sorter and things like that. Like I said, this isn't the ideal spawner setup that I would like to use. I would love to have a double skeleton spawner setup like this, just because then we would get so many skeletons so fast, we could set up a lot of really good ways of collecting resources and everything out of this. But in the meantime, this is definitely getting the job done. So I'm going to sit here for a little while and grind out some XP, and then it's going to be time. Ooh. And then it's going to be time for us to make our way to the next altar. Well, I just spent about an hour grinding out spiders just to die and lose the 30 levels that I got from it. So I figure, let's quit while we're behind, and let's go ahead and make our way to the next altar. Because, yeah, clearly the spider grinding is not working. So we need a few slabs. Oop, I didn't even realize there's a hole there. That's okay. I'll fix that some other time. So I'm going to drop down here. We're going to get some slabs. And I figure since we're all the way out here, let's go ahead and head off to the altar that is right over here. Because, yeah, you know, why not? Let's see what it has in it. This popped up while we were exploring out in this area during our last live stream, so that's probably a good choice as any, right? Let's go ahead and get over there. Here we go. Let's see what we got in here. And of course I ran out of slabs just as I get here. Oh, goodness. Okay, we'll just use some dirt. This is a really cute little altar here. It's nice and simplistic. Alright, let's see what we got. Drum roll. And another gray infinity crystal. It's not a bad one, but unfortunately it's not the red one that we have been searching for. I'm really starting to wonder where we're going to find it. But let's go ahead and turn this in. Boop. Another gray crystal. I can convert it into a gold block for you. Alright, so we have our coal block. You know what? Since we're here, I don't know if this is going to be a good idea or a bad idea, but I just so happen to have a bucket of water on me, and I'm really curious what's down here. So, you know what that means. Alright, let's not fall. Oh, cool. This has a huge bedrock core to it. I don't know if I'm supposed, if this, I don't, words, English, I can, I don't know if we're supposed to be here. My guess is probably not. Wow, this is huge. There's actually a lot of good stuff here. I'm noticing all these little islands down here. And they've got me so curious. This is a really cool island, though, to be honest. But I'm really curious about those islands way down there. I don't know if they're islands that are familiar to us somehow, or maybe completely not familiar to us somehow. I don't even know if we're supposed to be going down this way. For all I know, this is not where we're supposed to be. But you know what? Exploration and all of that is the spice of Skyblock. Oh, interesting. So we don't have mining fatigue down here. So I guess that means that maybe it's okay for us to be down here? Well, I'm not sure. I want to get a little further down. And if it looks like not a good idea, we'll head back. Interesting. I like how that island looks. Okay. Okay. So, I wonder if... I'm trying to figure out where this is located, like, in the world. Oh, hey, shulker boxes. No, shulkers. Okay. I don't really want to mess with them. Huh. Yeah. So it doesn't look like there's a whole lot down here to find, but I guess at least now we know that there's not a whole lot down here to find. So that's something, I guess. I don't know. I figured there would have been like more to it. Like some kind of grander purpose to this giant island. And honestly, there might be. I'm pretty sure the reason this has a giant bedrock core is because this is probably where all of the command blocks are that make this map work. But either way, this is pretty cool. Yeah, it's kind of weird that those shulkers are just floating out there in the middle of the void like that. Oh, hello, Mr. Spider. Leave us alone, thank you. Alright, anything over here, or does this just kind of keeps going, I guess? Alright, well, I don't want to make a mess of all of this and fall into the void. I was hoping that we would find something a little bit more exciting down here. Let's go down just a little further. Oh. Oh. Okay. I cut that a little close. There is some lava here, though. And that might be worth it. Because I don't know if... Oh, this is all lava sources. Oh... Darn it, and I don't have a diamond pickaxe on me. Oh, darn, that would have been perfect. I don't suppose there's diamonds here, is there? Because I could make a diamond pickaxe if I found diamonds. Let's take a look around and see if we can find any, because that would be pretty cool to have. Oh, there's more over here. Almost looks like a little cave. Okay, let's see. Yeah, kinda. Alright. I don't see diamonds, though. And without diamonds, we're not going to be able to get our hands on obsidian over here. Oh, goodness gracious. Well, alright, I think we need to make our way back up. We did... What is that? Sounds like a slime. We did manage to get another lava bucket, which is nice to have a backup of. But let's go ahead and make our long journey back to the top here. And hopefully not accidentally kill ourselves in the process. Ooh, no. Keep going up. Up. Okay. Whew. This is a huge island. I'm wondering if after we find all of the infinity crystals, if we'll be able to just come explore it kind of limitlessly. If we had elytra, we could explore this a lot easier. So I'm wondering if that might be a thing that we'll be able to do. So we'll definitely have to see about that. But let's go ahead and make our way back to our main island. and I think we can call it a day. And here we are, safe and sound. Well, I think that is going to do it for today, everybody. I'm so glad that you all came along with me today. Had a lot of fun doing something a little bit more technical, making a mob farm. Still going to be keeping our eyes out, though, for a double skeleton spawner, because when we have one of those, that's definitely going to be one of the most useful farms that we're going to have here. So, I hope you all enjoyed it, and make sure you leave a like if you did. Leave a comment. Let me know if you guys have an idea of what altar to look at next to try and find the red infinity crystal, because clearly I don't know what I'm doing and I can't find it. So yeah, let me know what you guys think, and I will see you all in the next video. So again, thank you so much for watching, guys. Make sure you leave a like, hit that subscribe button if you are not subscribed already, so you make sure that you know every time I upload a video. And yeah, I will see you all next time. Bye-bye.